Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about 3 things the pros know to do that you probably don't know about or maybe don't do. The first one is going to be following up our speed ups. So once you get to the 3-5, definitely by 4-0, you're starting to use speed ups, whether it's out of the air or off the bounce like we've showed you in recent videos, whether it's out of the air off the bounce on the backhand side, which we will be showing you soon. You're going to be speeding up balls. And for a little while, people won't be expecting it. They'll miss the first ball, pop it up, great, you win the point. But as you get better, they're always expecting it and they're always on the first one. So combos are being on that next ball. That's something the pros are doing that you probably aren't. So if I hit a ball, I'm going to stay on that shot. And for you guys, what I want you to think of on the combos is drawing a line. So you think of your opponent like a wall. So if you hit straight at the wall, the ball comes straight back. So if I flick forward, I stay backhand. But if I go cross, I go cross. So that's a triangle. You probably see me talk about the triangle effect or other content creators. But when we draw that triangle, that's when we want to open or close, depending on which way we go. Using this will make it much easier for you to be on that next ball and compete with the higher level players. This is going to be true for all of our speed ups. So I'm going to show you guys now those combos and what I mean and how I sit on them. So I'm going to show you guys some of the combos that I use a lot. The first one is going to be middle to middle. This one you have 2 options. Some players elect to go forehand to the forehand. I like forehand to the backhand. But either way, the ball is going to come back here. So what you don't want to do is go like this, right? Because again, if they're a wall, that ball comes straight back. The second one is I go into my opponent's body, and now I'm going to draw that line, and it's going to come back this way. So you're going to see me go here to here. So we're going to do a few. You'll see me do it out of the air and off the bounce. It's going to be exactly the same for both. So there was the forehand combos. So from the left side, we're also gonna show you those backhand combos. They're gonna be super similar. If I flick line, I'm gonna stay backhand. When I go body, I'm gonna go forehand because I'm just drawing those angles out. Again, in your head, practice when we're drilling or playing, draw those angles out and sit on them. That's how you beat the higher level players. Real quick, it's going to be the same from the right side, maybe even more important because you're going to be able to speed up more because you're getting lots of forehands. But again, if I speed up line, I'm going to sit on that forehand, speed up cross body, I'm going to follow it. So again, you get to pick. That's the advantage. Sit on that next shot. The next thing the pros are doing may be a little less obvious. So it's pretty easy to see the advantage there. This one is just as important. So on our thirds and on our post-third pop-up balls, so maybe we hit a high third, not crowding the line. One of the biggest problems I see with amateurs is they hit the ball, they get inside the baseline, and then the return is really good, and we end up popping up the ball. What pros do so well is we don't rush. So when I hit my serve, I make sure I'm this far behind the baseline, and then if I pop up another ball, I get back here. I would rather fight from back here for that next ball than crowd the line and pop it up. Now the question I get is, I don't move great, so I can't get that drop shot. So the only time you're really gonna get dropped is on a low ball. So if you're hitting that ball a little lower, then you can crowd. It's pretty hard if you hit a really high pop-up up here for someone to hit an amazing drop shot. And if you can't get that, and then maybe you adjust and crowd the line a little bit. But for the most part, and especially after the serve, there's no reason to crowd the line. There is no advantage to serving the ball and being inside the baseline because if that return is deep, we end up hitting that next ball on our back foot. And let's say your thirds are still really good, then you're still losing a positional advantage. And what I mean by that is even if you're great at backing up and hitting the third, you can't hit an amazing third and get up as fast. So instead, start back here, move in for that ball, hit it, And then if it's really good, you get up to net much quicker and apply a lot more pressure on your opponents. So I'm gonna show you guys how I like to do that. I'm working on improving my game and learning more things to help you guys. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss all the good content we have coming soon. So first I'm gonna show you guys what I see a lot of, which is that serve and crowd. And you're gonna see the problem when Zach hits a good return is it's gonna be hard for me to hit a good ball and apply pressure. Same thing for after that third. So I may stay back for the third, but then if I pop it up in crowd, it's just as bad. So we wanna wait until we get a ball that we can start moving in on. And I would say that's a ball that it can be a little above the net. If they roll and you can reset, that's okay, but nothing above or equal to like the chest area. Has to be below our chest, like belly button area. That shot you can start moving in on. Instead, watch now how I'm gonna stay back until I get a good ball, and then I'm gonna start moving in. There's no reason for me to be here until he hits the ball. If he then gives me a shorter ball, I'll move in. But I'm never gonna start here because then I'm crowding again. So you were able to see there, I can handle my bad shots, and if Zach gives a short ball, it's much easier to handle coming up than going back. So again, taking that extra step back off the serve, and anytime there's a high ball, there's no reason to crowd that line until we get a ball that's easier to handle. Now, the last thing the pros do is take the extra step. So the biggest thing I think for amateurs is reaching, right? A dink goes here, we go like this. It's like our feet are in cement. Or a dink comes at us and we go like this. So right now I'm gonna show you guys a couple situations that I focus on. So the first one is going to be dinks at us. So when the dink comes at us, if we can't reach it, we go like this. This is not a shot. We're gonna drop step with one of our feet. So we take the extra step, give ourselves space to hit. When Zach and I are dinking cross court or down the line, doesn't even matter. You'll be able to see when the ball comes to me, either I can reach it out of the air, or if it's bouncing, I'm not gonna reach for it. I'm gonna take a step and set up. And if I am taking the ball out of the air and it's not right here, I'm gonna take a step for it. I'm never gonna go like this. I'm always gonna get that extra step to the ball, which makes my positioning and shot easier to do. So watch how Zach and I both, when the ball comes at us, it's either here or here. We're almost never leaving our feet. We should always be taking that extra step to get in position and stay behind the ball. We don't wanna be reaching back for it. We wanna be moving to it. One of the things I'm asked often is how you get the game to slow down. People say when the pros play, it looks like we have a lot of time. This is how. Footwork gives you time. If you're hitting the ball like this, and I'm able to go like this, I've doubled my space. Now I have a lot more time to react and make a decision. This is how the game slows down for you and you make less error. So now we're gonna focus on that cross court and you're gonna see the same thing. Zach and I are gonna be trying to take the ball out of the air, but we're both gonna be quick to take a step back, and pretty much every ball we're moving. We're never like this. We're not like playing octopus tag. We're not like this, we're like this. Right, taking an extra step up here at the net is what we're focused on today, but the same in transition and at the baseline as well, right? Getting set, getting behind the ball. So we're trying not to dink like this or like this. We don't want to hit our thirds like that or our resets. We want to keep the ball in front and use our paddle and our positioning to do that. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I just want to talk about really quickly the three things. So again, combinations on our speed ups and putaways. This allows us to be aggressive at a higher level. The second thing is not crowding the baseline. Taking a step back and staying a step back whenever there's a pop-up gives us time to react and allows us to have a much higher transition percentage. That will really help you guys, especially at that 3-5-4-0 level. That one is probably the most important for you guys. And the third one is for everyone. People even talk about it at the pro level. The top pros have amazing footwork, even better than Zach and I do. They take that extra step. It looks like they have plenty of time to react. So again, as you move your feet the right way, you'll have more time to react and be able to make better decisions and better plays at the net. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.